Got him.
You get him?
Yep.
Good fish, Brittany, good fish. This pile right here is loaded down with them fish. Yes, Whisper, don't slam no compartments. We are on a stealth mission. Yeah! Good job, honey. Hey guys, and welcome back to On the Hook. We are here in Louisiana enjoying a beautiful sunrise this morning. We've got some fish under us. We're on a trophy fish lake, Caney Lake. We're up here just outside of Jonesboro. It is Jackson Parish. Everything here, the water's clear. We're hoping the fish are big. Speaking of big fish, as of 2020, 6 of the top 10 bass ever taken in the state of Louisiana came out of Caney Lake, and that's where we're at, right here at Caney Lake. Water temp's looking like 84 degrees. We got our flip-flops on, we got our rods out, and now we ready to put them
on the hook.
Let's go.
I don't know why he's still wearing those flip-flops.
What's wrong with my flip-flops?
A lot.
You know my mama's gonna see this, right? All right. She's being mean to me, guys. This is Brittany number 13. Got him. Yep, that's crappie. Yep, that's crappie. There's a good start to the day right there. Now I knew coming into this, it's clear water, expect black crappie. So I downsized to one of our black crappie and bluegill baits. That is the Outbreak. We designed those for these black crappie. Brittany had on the traditional margarita, and I think if she hadn't hung that tree, she'd have been in there on them too and caught them as well. We're getting ready to find out. That's a hypothesis I had before ever getting here. And I came out and I talked to John Harrison yesterday. He actually lives right over here, and he just confirmed it. He told me, he said, you need to go small, and that's what we're going to do today and see if we can't put some more of them on the hook. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. I had these special made for me for fishing these very small baits. It's that right there is an 1/8 ounce jig head, but you see a little bitty hook in there, little bitty old hook. And I wanted the weight to get the speed, but I wanted the hook size to be right for black crappie. So I did have Chris Guthrie make me those special for this. And then we started selling them under the On the Hook brand. Put them on the website. And yes, I'm a one-trick pony. That's the only knot I use on anything, whether I'm catfishing or crappie fishing. Improved cinch knot, that's the only knot that I use. I'm sure people will tell you other ones are better, but that's fine. It's whatever you have confidence in, and this one doesn't break on me, so that's what that I have confidence in. What I don't have confidence in is the use of my fingers, because that crab bit the fire out of me. You got your bait, Brittany?
Well, they're in your pocket, ain't they?
Back to Jeremy number 4. One margarita for the pretty lady.
No, you find anything if I'm not on here.
If you're not on here, nobody moves stuff on me.
I didn't move nothing.
I saw you put
They
that
were
in my
your
pocket.
pocket.
I saw you put it in my pocket. Okay, you put it in my pocket.
I did not.
It's supposed to be in my right pocket. You got it in my left pocket.
Mm-hmm. Got him.
Oh, I missed mine. There you go.
Oop.
Good job.
Oop. Shows my hook tying skills.
You're not just come loose.
It did. Broke right off. I tied that knot just like you told me to tie it.
Oh yeah.
I did.
I don't think you was paying attention in class.
Looked good. It did.
It just right now we're only 2 fish in and 3 break-offs.
I need you to tie this.
Wait a minute, what was that?
I need you to tie this.
I still didn't
Shut up.
quite hear it. Improved cinch knot, extremely simple knot. You run through the eyelet. That's the hardest part. Fold it back up against the main line. Wet the line a little bit so you don't burn your line. Just grab and twist. Don't care how many times. As long as it's over 5 and less than 50. Take your tag in, go back through the loop down by your eyelet, grab it. Now you go back through the loop where your fingers are. Now all you gotta do is hold that tag in and pull from both directions. And that cinches it down. The improved part of it,
I didn't bring them.
the improved part of it is where that you go through the loop and then back through, and that's where it's improved over a regular cinch knot. Now she's gonna clip off the extra tag and then go back to fishing.
Got
Oh,
something.
you got one.
Yep.
This is a good one. There we go.
Yeah, he was kind of just up in the middle of the pile. Came up there and grabbed it.
Backed up off this pile, we got too close to it. I wanted to be able to pitch at it and drag that bait across the top of it, level with the top, just coming across level to try to trigger some of that reaction bite. Because they're seeming to want to chase, they're just not closing the deal. So I might have to figure out what it is that I got to do to get them to commit. And most of the time, that is either speed or presentation. So it could be the profile of the bait or the speed you bring them across there. Is that you back there?
Yep, I'm just gonna go a little faster. Oh, yep, that's me coming in the back. Got one?
Got one. Oh, he got some pull to him. Yeah, he got some pull to him. That right there is gonna stick around for a minute because he ain't only gonna be on TV, he's gonna be on Facebook too. I like the color of it. He's colored up really pretty. If I can figure out what these fish are that are in here mixed in with the crappie, maybe I can figure out how to stay away from them so that I can actually catch the crappie that are in there. So I threw his curly tail on because just about everything eats a curly tail. Not always ideal for targeting fish, but.
Oh, I got something. I think it's a bass.
Do you really?
Well, I seen it. I wasn't even on the screen yet.
Looks like it's pulling pretty decent. Let's find out what it is. No, that's crappie. Oh,
Well,
and I missed him.
I got him.
You got him in?
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good crappie.
Boop, boop, boop. Get the screen all covered in water first.
Did you just really?
At least I didn't miss it with the net.
Come on now. What is that? 11 and a half, 12 inch crappie? About the same as what we've been
Yeah.
catching?
That's the same size as all of them.
Man, in a pile like this, it could be a ton of different species. It could be white bass, red ear, or as they call them down here, chinky pin. It could be,
Bluegill.
no,
Oh, what is that?
chinky pin. That's what
Oh,
I said
it's a
just a
red
minute
ear.
ago. That's a red ear. Down here they call them chinky pin. This right here is a little red ear. And in my opinion, it's best eaten out there. I absolutely love these fish. I guide for them a lot. And it's the best eating out there over everything else, including crappie, including walleye. and red ear is the ticket. Now that one's a small guy. That's one that I would always throw back. Now them red ear will get up. The biggest I've caught to date is just under 2 pounds. Now, I've been hearing tell of a lake that's got 5 to 6 pounders in it, and I'm gonna end up checking that out, and I got a feeling she's gonna go with me. We're gonna have to fly there, but we're gonna go try them. In a brush pile like this, you can have tons. Right there is a chinky pin, a white bass. We actually caught 2 crappie out of this same pile a while ago, and we just circled back to it. There's largemouth in there. There's liable to be a catfish laying down in it. It's a whole ecosystem. So a lot of times you don't know what you're gonna catch, but this is our first time ever being on this lake. I know it's full of black crappie, and I know it's full of red ear. So we've got to try to figure out, because those red ear and the crappie look identical in that pile. There's no telling them any difference. So the only thing I can do is keep on going down until I figured out what type of fish is in there. Right now, we're 2 fish, 0 crappie on our trip back, so we're gonna get back in there and see if we can't find a different species in that same brush pile.
Got something.
Good. Oh, what you got? Driver.
Yep. Whoop, had one.
Come on.
Yep.
This right here is what I was talking about a minute ago. I wanted to find was a school of fish on timber instead of the brush pile. Because a lot of times when you find them schooled together on slick timber that's sticking up, whatever's there is going to be that sole species of fish. You're not going to have a lot of them mixed in like you do with a big brush pile. Now, whatever these are, let's just hope that they're crappie and they want to eat. I ain't never found mine. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. There's another one falling around behind. You got some major bend there.
Oh.
What is it? Oh, it's a big one. Oh, the jig fell out too. All right, I'm gonna spot lock here for a second. That one right there is a nice picture fish. Big old black crappie. Big old black crappie, and from what I could tell from these brush piles, everything was in on them. So when the bass start coming, the crappie go down. When the stripers start coming, the crappie were going down. So I knew, and I said it, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, I've got to find timber that's got them on it, not the brush pile. And right now, that's the ticket.
I got a fish.
Got one?
Yep.
That's what I was wondering if it was. Little bitty bass. And I do believe that's what it is. I'm pretty sure they stocked this with bass. And a lot of what we're seeing is that right there, a bunch of small bass. I got one striper. That fish followed me up. I seen it. And then I seen it. Oh! Yep, that's what it is. It's a school of stripers.
Oh, fair.
All right, we had a rough time this morning. We were seeing a lot of fish on the brush piles. We couldn't figure out what in the world was going on. We couldn't catch them. Then we started catching striped bass. Then we started catching red ear. Then we caught even a largemouth or 2. It was excruciating trying to get to the crappie. So while Brittany went to get the kids and get them checked out of the hotel room, I saw a spot on a map we hadn't been to. It's deep, then it's a sharp bank coming up, and we hadn't been there the whole time. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go try there because all these hybrids and stripers are pushed into the back of this bay. So I went out closer to the mouth, and I found some brush piles that didn't have that big wad of fish up over the top of it, but it had fish down in it. And I thought, well, this is it. I pitched into the first one, boom, bigger fish than we'd caught all day. Marked the second one, marked the third one, got to the fourth one, I was like, those can't be crappie. And lo and behold, that's what I caught that giant. And we got him in the live well that way if you want to look at him.
If I want to look at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going back out there. We're going to get back on them. We're going to close this show out after we've jacked some of these fish. So let's go. We've got some really, really spooky black crappie. Water's super clear, and everything under that water, all of our sound is exaggerated and amplified. So we're trying to be super quiet on them right now. And it's not like high-pitched stuff. Like, honestly, a radio might be fine. It's the thuds on the deck of the boat that send those big vibrations down through the water.
Got him.
You get him? Good fish, Brittany, good fish. This pile right here is loaded down with them fish. Yes, Whisper, don't slam no compartments. We are on a stealth mission. Yeah! Good job, honey. All right, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this episode and watching both of us catch these fish and being able to see everything that Jackson Parish has to offer. We appreciate you tuning in. Till next week, guys, when we get you, well, I'm by myself, on the hook.